welcome back to our channel. It's the Zoom Queens. So today is the day where really and truly we just wanted to just talk to you guys. We don't have anything specifically planned. We're just gonna have a normal conversation like we would do when the camera's not rolling. You know what I'm saying? So grab a drink, grab some snacks, and sit down, guys, and relax. And let us know what you guys think of the things that we discussed today.
Guys, I wanted to talk about do's and don'ts for Christmas Day. I wanted to talk about like what different people do on Christmas Day. You know, everyone has their little, you know, things that they do, whether it's like the activities they get up to, or the family get-togethers, or the discussions they have, or the music they play, or the games they play. And I wanted to have a little discussion about what different people do on Christmas Day, because I thought that's quite an interesting topic. Yeah. Obviously, as we're coming closer to Christmas Day. One of my don'ts that I think people should stop doing on Christmas Day is like cooking food like 2 or like 3 days before. I think that's a no-no.
That is nasty.
I know like Christmas Day, like people have lots of family members over sometimes. Yeah. And sometimes it can get very overwhelming. And some people don't really want to be in the kitchen for a long period of time. But I understand the meaning of doing it. Like, you know, you don't want to spend all day in the kitchen. Like for me, I'm going to be really honest with you guys. We start cooking very early around here, only because I want to enjoy the day. Yeah. Like, back in the day, we used to spend all day in the kitchen. How do we spend from 9 till 10 p.m. in the kitchen? No, it's ridiculous.
Right? And then they say, oh, do you remember this happened at Christmas? I was like, no, I was in the kitchen the whole time. I missed it all. That is so annoying. Like, I like the idea of just getting everything prepared the night before. But I understand what you mean by the cooking the night before. The cooking just ain't the same. There are certain things that might need to be started the night before. Maybe the meat needs to be marinated the night before, or maybe something. But I think there's certain things, guys. There's certain things that shouldn't be cooked the night before. I.e., on the day of Christmas, they don't taste the same. For me, it's potatoes. Potatoes are a big one. Yeah. And I don't think potatoes need to be cooked the night before. Anything. Because they don't taste the same.
And vegetables.
Yes, we don't want food that's been left over the night before. That's not nice. But as well, I know Tafari, you said that spending too much time in the kitchen is so long and annoying. However, I feel it's kind of tradition for women to be in the kitchen.
True.
And doing up all the cooking. It's all vibes, because even though, yes, we're not participating in all the festivities and stuff like that, we're still having our girly time in our pajamas, making food, even eating whilst we're in there talking.
True.
And I think it's quite fun. So if you cook the night before, it's just like, okay, now what do we do? You know what I mean?
That's what you mean. So what other things do you guys do on Christmas Day? Because for me, me and T, we don't really cook on Christmas Day. Every other day in my household we do cook, but on Christmas Day it's like a tradition that my dad cooks on Christmas Day. My dad he's a natural chef. He knows how to cook. He's very good in the kitchen. But the only time he'll step in the kitchen to actually show those skills is on Christmas Day.
Okay.
So that's the only time he steps into the kitchen, and that way we get like this, you know, out of this world kind of meal. So for us, that's how it usually works. And then obviously we'll help maybe just cut the potatoes and things like that. How do you do things?
For me, because it's me and my mum, we're the only girls in the house. So me and mum usually like, we take turns in who's doing breakfast and who's doing main meals. I love doing the main meals because I'm quite thick when it comes to making the meat, the dark, blah, 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 blah. So that's just like my duty. So yeah, more time my mum is making the breakfast and stuff like that. And my dad actually helps with breakfast because he's really good as well at cooking. But then when it comes to dinner time, I like to just take full control. You know how I am, guys, in the kitchen. I like my space. I like to do things my way. So yeah, that's how it is.
See, I can't stand people like that. Like, people who just want the kitchen all for themselves. Like, allow people to come in and free and feel free.
I mean, yeah, you can on Christmas Day, but no. When I'm focusing on one specific, let's say I'm doing meat, yeah, give me space for the moment. Just let me do the meat. Let that get out of the way. Then you can do what you like afterwards. Because it's like, if we're all just... It ruins the flavours, man. It ruins the flavours.
It's true. They do say if there's more than one chef, yeah. Do you remember last time you were cooking? I can't remember what you were cooking. And then I came, and I didn't know you would put... I think it was all-purpose seasoning or something, Maggi. Seasoning. And I came and was like, okay, cool, she hasn't done it. I'm going to do it now. And the food was so salty. She overdid it. It was so salty. Like, okay. So my next question is, guys, for my fellow Zimbabweans, guys, this question is for you guys as well. So please, you know, do comment in the comment section. Sadza is our traditional meal that we eat all the time. Some people eat it for breakfast, some people eat it for lunch, some people eat it for dinner. It's like our traditional meal. Do you guys think that Sadza is a do or a don't for Christmas Day? Should it be eaten on Christmas Day?
funny that you say that, Tawana, because I was talking to my friend, my colleague, she's a Nigerian, and on Christmas Day they eat rice, turkey that's fried,
right,
plantain and all that kind of stuff. They don't do the traditional blah 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 blah. So I think if you know that's who you are, and people like the elders, like Amasekuru and Gogo, they like salsa, just have it on the side, but also have the traditional English, what do you call it, roast dinner, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? I don't know.
I can't lie. If I'm really, really honest with you, and I am Zimbabwean and I do love my salsa, but I have salsa every other day of the year. Right? So on Christmas Day, I don't eat potatoes, Yorkshire, all of that on the regular day. For me, that's a special meal. I want it to feel like a special day, so I'm going to go out my way to make a special meal. If I'm having salsa, which I class as a regular staple food, am I going to make it really, is it going to feel special to me? No. I think it's how you perceive it, because some people go, no, I want my salsa that day. And they'll see it on Christmas Day and they'll be so happy. For them, I think it's how you perceive it.
It's true.
If you perceive salsa as like a staple food that you just eat on a regular, it is what it is, it's our traditional meal, then cool. So I think, it's how you perceive it.
So let's say you are married, and obviously your husband wants to go to his family for Christmas, you want to go to your family for Christmas, and it's your first Christmas together, right? And you don't want to spend it in your house because you want to be around your family.
Right.
What do you do? Is the guy supposed to allow you to go first because you're the woman? Or, I don't know, how would you handle that?
I think it all depends on the relationship that you've built with both families during the dating process. If you get on with both families, why can't you just say both families come over?
Let's say you have the house to do that. Let's say you've got a small apartment and you've got a big family, because we've got a big family. You know?
We've got a big family. No, but one person would have the bigger house. Then we can just say, oh, you invite your mum and dad, you invite your mum and dad, and we all go to one place. And
but let's say you've got parents that are like, no, we're staying in our own house.
Yeah, there are some people like that.
If there are parents who are like, I'm staying in my own house, then maybe 1 year. Or you could do it like this. You go to one on Christmas Day and then you go to the other New Year's Day.
True. That's one way to do it. So if anyone who had any queries about that.
And then the next year, reverse.
Yeah, that's really
That's
cool.
no problems.
Well, I think where it becomes tricky when you have like one side of the family that you know is just not very like lively, and they're a bit on the boring side, and you just think, oh, we're gonna be spending Christmas with them. They're a bit dead. Like it's just gonna be a bit dry over there.
Because we have lit Christmases.
You know?
I just can't imagine like not having that much fun.
But then you've got an obligation to also go there for Christmas. So it's about getting the balance right and also making sure that nobody feels offended.
Exactly. Would you guys travel for Christmas? Or do you feel like it's such a family-orientated time that
it's traveling or do or don't?
Yeah.
People do it. For me, I think it's a personal don't. Personally, I don't think that it's wrong though.
Yeah.
I just feel like Christmas Day is a time for spending time with family. But it's my personal opinion, just appreciating others and just spending that quality time and that we don't usually have, because I think we're working so hard and we're getting on with our own lives all throughout the year that day is just so good that most people are off and we can really just connect.
Yeah.
100%. If I'm traveling to Dubai, maybe let's just say, I'll have quality time with my immediate family, but I won't spend time with the others. Maybe the external, maybe the grandparents and the aunties and the sisters and the brothers. So personally, me, I wouldn't. I just think maybe it's just that time to connect and be grounded and spend that quality time.
I agree with Tawana. I feel it's such a family oriented time. I just couldn't see myself not spending time with the people I love, whether it be my partner's side of the family or my side of the family. It just wouldn't be the same.
I can't lie, I disagree.
Really?
Like definitely I want to travel. Like, can you imagine spending Christmas in the Caribbean, like somewhere completely different? Oh my god,
Not by yourself?
Not by myself. I didn't say that by myself. Like, you can go with the family. Like, if it's well planned, you can go with your sisters, your aunties, your grandparents. Everyone go like together. It would be such a lovely Christmas.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think Christmas has to be spent at the home. As long as you're spending it with the people that you love, then that's great.
No, but we were saying not about family, because you're taking your family. That's different.
Okay.
But I'm saying if you were to go on your own during Christmas period, would you do that?
Oh, I
didn't
hear you say that.
It could be with your girls, it could be with your man, it could be whoever. Would you do that without your family?
No, I probably wouldn't.
Exactly.
I probably wouldn't. I would go around Christmas time, but make sure I come
Christmas
back.
Day, it's different.
Yeah, it doesn't feel right. No. It feels like you're doing something wrong.
Yeah.
Like, nah, that's just not the way it runs.
So guys, if you are in a relationship and you could be married to this person. I'm sorry to bring up the relationship side of things, but I just thought it's quite interesting as well to talk about. You could be married, you might not be married, and you've been invited for Christmas to your partner's house. Do you buy everybody a gift?
It's a tricky one. Do you know what it is for me? I think we're living in a world now where people are so we become so fixated on small, silly little things, and we end up creating silly little problems. And Christmas, we sort of lose the train of what Christmas is all about. And you find that people end up becoming very, very disappointed about gifts. Christmas isn't about gifts, but yes, we do give gifts to one another and exchange gifts on Christmas Day because it's a cultural thing. Do I buy gifts for everyone? I shouldn't feel obligated to.
Right.
And I don't think anybody should be expecting me to give everybody a gift. I will do what is in my pocket and what I can afford, and not about, impressing people. I know naturally you're going to feel like you want to impress everyone and you want to make sure that everyone is happy and you're going to be fair, because do you really want to be giving gifts and somebody's not getting a gift? It's quite, awkward. But at the same time, like, we can't be, just trying to impress people when you can't impress someone. You do what you can afford. You do what you can manage at that particular time. So yeah, I will do what I can manage at that particular time. If I can buy everyone gifts, I will. If I can't, I'll just buy. What I'll do, I will buy the people that I feel like must get a gift. So maybe like the kids.
The kids. I was
gonna say that. Kids.
Yeah.
Maybe I might focus on the children in the family, and maybe the mother-in-law.
Okay.
Or like the grandma, like, do you know someone a bit like that? Maybe I will forget everybody else. Maybe just depends. Me, I'm not gonna lie to you. When I get gifts for people, I'm very sentimental. The girls know this. Like, I always make sure that my gifts are very personalized to the person. So if I don't really know them that well, I don't really go and buy gifts until I don't want to beg it. You know what I mean? Like, there's a difference to when you have a relationship with them and when you don't. If you don't have a relationship, it's quite awkward. You just turn up with their gifts and it's like, okay. But once you have a relationship with them and you know who they are, you know what they like, then you can go, okay, cool, yeah, we know each other, we're on that team. I can get them a gift because we've spent time together, like, we have a relationship. So then I would get a gift for somebody else. Yeah, I would. Got another question, girlies. There are a lot of people who feel like when you're going home for Christmas, it's important for you to bring a bae. They think, it's a little bit awkward for you to turn up to Christmas single. Okay. Like, when you come home for Christmas, you must have a bae with you. So what do you guys think about that? Do you think that, when you go home for Christmas, you need to have someone by your side, at least a friend or a bae or something like that?
Yeah, because I feel like it's quite...
Because there's a lot of people who think like that.
No, but it's family time, so I don't know why they would expect you to bring someone when it's family time. But if you are with someone, that person's probably with their family.
But more it depends the kind of family they're coming from. Like, some families put pressure on that kind of thing. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So maybe like that's why they'll feel like, okay, I need to turn up with a bae. Yeah. Otherwise, what are people gonna say? Right. That you're single again, again, another Christmas. Yeah. You're coming on your own.
I guess when you're at that age, when people are looking at you like, when are you going to marry? Fair enough. I don't know. I feel like there shouldn't be pressure on that kind of stuff, because then you're gonna bring. I know there are definitely people there, but then you're gonna probably bring someone who's not the one, and now you've introduced them to your whole family, because more time Christmas is like with everybody there. So then let's say you guys don't work out, then you're gonna bring somebody else again to Christmas. I would leave that time for my husband, not like boyfriend. It will be husband that will come for Christmas, unless like me and that person have been together for a very long time and my parents know them very well. Then sure, why not? No problem with that. Okay, guys. So let's say you're spending Christmas at my house, which we do. We kind of change around
sometimes. Yeah.
Do you feel like you are obligated to bring something to my house when it's Christmas time?
Okay. Personally, me. Again, this is just me. When I'm hosting a dinner, I don't like it when people bring things. Okay. Unless you've told me in advance, oh, this is what I'm doing, and then we can arrange to, oh, you do this half. But for people to just, I'm very particular. Like, if I make a meal, right, and I've, in my head, this is what I'm going to do, this is the kind of meat I'm going to put it with, and then you just come with your beans, and you ain't told me you're making beans, and now you're forcing everyone, like, now we're feeling that pressure, like, we got to put the beans on the plate because you made it there. Like, we didn't want to eat beans. Why did you bring those beans? Huh? You didn't realize that you want to come with my beans, eh? So this is the thing, like, I don't mind if you communicate with me about that first. But personally, me, like, if you're coming to my house for dinner, I'm cooking dinner.
and then you want to come and cook with me at the house.
Okay.
I'm not putting that pressure on, like, I'm expecting you to bring a tray of macaroni and cheese because, you know, I'm not expecting that. You?
No, there's no pressure. I think it's just community. For me, I just think it's a bit respectful though. I feel like if you've been invited over, bring a little something, even if it's a bottle. Even if it's just like something for the kids, like a dessert or something. I think it's just like a nice little gesture.
Yeah.
I agree with Tona actually.
I mean, I do though. That's the funniest thing. I do take food when I go to others that I don't like. People
nice.
I love that. I thought if you do that, it's not like you're obligated, but it's so nice if you say, oh,
you know, I didn't think of that.
Yeah. So,
I mean, yeah, people do appreciate it. It's nice. Yeah, I guess you're right.
Anyway, guys, I hope you guys liked this quick discussion that we had about Christmas. Please make sure to comment down below what you guys think, you know, engage with the conversation, guys. I hope you all have a lovely Christmas and a Happy New Year if we don't see you here on YouTube. But yeah, guys.
Please, guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much, guys. Bye.